Hello my friends, welcome to Haein Yoga. In this session, we will be practicing yoga for warriors. This is an all-level Vinyasa sequence composed with all kinds of warriors. This will be an energetic standing series that will perk your spirit and the body anytime throughout the day. My invitation for this session is that we tune in with the energy of the warrior within you. Warrior isn't someone who's immune to fear. It's someone who fights in spite of it. So let this session be your prayer to reveal yourself instead of armoring yourself. All right? Let's go. Let's meet in the standing position in the front of the mat. Have your feet about hip-wide distance. And as you inhale, swing your arms up all the way. And exhale, fold forward, placing your hands on the ground. As you inhale, elongate your spine, and exhale, release all the way, bending your knees as much as you need. And once again, lift up your head, gaze forward, straighten your back, and exhale, release. Inhale, let's bring the right foot back and place your back heel on the ground where your right toe comes out about 45 degrees. And let's come up into Warrior One. Your front knee is bent and your back heel is on the floor. Have a moment to have your hips, both sides of your hips facing forward. Keep your front knee nicely bent. And from here, let's bring the left arm up and right hand wrapping your left side of the waist. Take a deep breath in and exhale, bend to your right side. Keeping your fingers activated, and with next inhalation, reach up and change the arms. As you exhale, bending into your left side, looking to your right side, breathing into your waistline, on the right side of your body. And slowly coming back to the center. Interlock your fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders away from you and straighten your elbows and lift up your arms away from your hips. As you do that, lift up your chest and look up. Bend your front knee a little deeper as you ground your back heel. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And with next exhalation, let's go forward to the inside of your left leg. Bring your arms, interlocked arms over the head. Humble warrior. Take one more breath here. And as you inhale, let's come back. Release the arms. Place your hands on the ground. And let's change the leg. Right foot forward, left heel down. Left toe 45 degrees out. Coming into Warrior One on the other side. Have your right hand around your left waist. Bend to your right side. Couple of breaths here. Change the arm and to the other side. Arms down, interlock your fingers behind your back. Lift up your chest, roll the shoulders away from your ears. Lift up the chest and look up, bend your front knee a little deeper. If you feel your low back, pull the low part of the abdomen in. And with next exhalation, keep that arms engaged, going towards the inside of your right leg. Bring your head close to the floor, keeping your shoulders away from your ears, bringing the arms away from your hips. And let's slowly come back to the center. Release your arms, back to Warrior One. And next exhalation, let's bring the hands down, come to plank pose. And coming down all the way to the floor, let's do one Vinyasa, either coming down on your knees and coming down all the way, or from plank pose, find cobra pose, and we're gonna meet back up in downward facing dog. With next inhalation, let's bring the left foot forward. This time, place your right foot 90-degree out to the side, and we're gonna meet in warrior two. Your front knee is bent, your arms are stretched front and back, your gaze is to your left finger. Drop your shoulders, widen your collarbone. Sharpen your fingers, sharpen your gaze. And from here, find your left forearm leaning against your left thigh close to your knee. Right arm over, press your forearm against the leg to not to drop in to your bottom shoulder. And with next inhalation, swing the right arm back, placing it to your back leg, and continue swinging back with your left arm. Bend your front knee a little deeper. Reverse warrior. Come back up to the center. Reach to the inside of your left foot and right arm all the way over the head and next to your ears. Hold here for one breath. And now slowly straighten your left knee as much as you can. Stay on your fingertips. You don't need to straighten your knees completely. Just go as far as it feels comfortable for you. Where you feel the back of your left leg. Tuck the tailbone slightly, just keep that hips gently engaged. And slowly bend your front knee. And we're going to come back to warrior two. Hands on the ground, change the leg. And let's meet in the warrior pose on the other side. So your right knee is bent, left toe 90-degree out, arms stretched out, gaze to your right side. It's a pretty majestic pose. You know, there's a lot of openness and there's a lot of pride and courage and strength in this posture. Let's have the right forearm against the thigh, left arm all the way over the head. Find the lengthening through the whole left side of your body. One breath. And swing the arm back. Reach all the way over with your right arm. Lean into your left arm, into the back leg. Bend the front knee a little deeper. Reverse warrior. Coming back to the front, reach the inside of your right foot. Stay on your fingertips. Left arm over. One breath here. And now slowly straighten your right knee as much as you can. Tuck your tailbone slightly in so that your hips are not rolling forward too much. Don't worry if your knee doesn't get straightened completely. As long as you feel a little bit in the back of your right leg, we are all good. Slowly, let's bend the front knee again. Swing the left arm back up. And we are back into warrior two. Reach the front with both arms. Come to plank pose and one vinyasa. Find your way down. And inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. Let's step the left foot forward between your hands. And this time, we're going to raise the right foot, keeping your fingertips on the ground and finding this 3 point of contact with your left foot and your hands. And from here, keeping your gaze down, slowly bring your arms, hands around your hips. Keep your right toes pointing down so that your hips are square. And keep that left leg lifted up so that you feel your hip and the back of the thigh really holding that weight. Just one more breath here. And find your fingertips on the floor once again. Keep your right leg up. And now, Dive down with your head and lift up your right leg as high as you can. Standing split. It's a quite active, engaged split. Very active and engaged split. It may not feel like a split. It may feel more like a weightlifting for some of you. There's one more breath here. And have the right foot big step back and coming into high lunge with your left leg forward. We're going to finish this side with a twist. Have your hands in the prayer position. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Keep your gaze down. That could be easier for you to balance. And just make sure your legs are not in the same line. Press and twist. Eventually then change your gaze to finish the twist all the way up through the shoulder and your gaze. One breath. And slowly, hands on the floor. Downward facing dog. And change the leg. Right foot forward. And hands in front of your feet. Find a 3-point of contact, lifting up your left leg. And eventually, hands around your hips. Finding warrior 3, balancing on your right foot. Keeping your hips facing down. Keeping your left toe pointing down. Kicking back with your back heel. Widen your chest. Align your head. Then find your fingertips on the ground once again. And dive down. Kick up the left leg as high as you can. One more breath. And big step back with your left leg. Coming into high lunge. Just readjust. Make sure your legs are not in the same line. Especially as we're going to go into twist. Hand in the prayer position. Left elbow to the outside of your right leg. Contact and push. Eventually finish with the gaze. One more deep breath into your abdomen. All right. Hands on the floor. Come to plank pose. One last vinyasa. Come down all the way. Either from table or plank. Find cobra or upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Deep breath in from your nose. And deep breath out through your mouth. And then let's just simply come down on your knees. And sit on your heels for a moment. Close your eyes. And bring your attention to your breath. You may be having a breath like me, trying to catch up. Or maybe your breath is constant and steady and calm. Wherever you are, deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Sharpening your awareness. Controlling your breathing. To calm your system down. And it may require a bit of effort in the beginning, but very quickly you'll notice that rising sense of calmness and steadiness. Few more breaths. slowing down your breath, slowing down your heartbeat. A little moment of silence. Finding tuning in with the compassion and the grace of this warrior spirit within you. Thank you everyone for joining me on this video. A question I want to leave you with is, how do you react when you are afraid? And what result does that reaction bring in your relationship with yourself, others, and community? Comment below. If you like this video, give a thumb up and subscribe to my channel for weekly yoga practice. I wish you a beautiful day and see you next week. Keep shine on!